Hi, my name is Jason. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Today, I'd like to show you a simple tool that I built called the Pocket Trade Commissioner. Its goal to make early stage export analysis easier for both small business owners and trade commissioners. When I work at Global Affairs Canada, I find it's pretty difficult to answer the following questions. First, what's the tariff for this product? Is that allowed to enter certain market? Are there extra taxes around it? What do similar products sell in that particular country? These are very essential for international trade, and yet the answer is very difficult to find. Especially things can be changed very rapidly these days, eh? Small business owners usually don't have a lot of knowledge on those information. And often trade commissioner search different website and deep dive in the database to answer the first question. So I built a tool to try to handle this problem easier and faster. Let me show you how it works. So we're on the front page here. On the very top is a box where you can upload your picture of your product. Say I got a wooden table here. Once it's finished, should just identify the product name and the unit here. As you can see, it's a dining table and the unit is in pieces, and it also identified HS code for it. All we need to do is just put in a cost here. So say the table cost me about $40. And you can also put in your product description here. Say we're gonna do this from Canada to Belgium, and we just hit analyze. Here we're back. So it took about AI a minute to search all the information that we need. All the information is now ready. Let's take a look. So as we're scrolling down, we're gonna see first is the comparable products in the target country. For example, since we selected Belgium, and all these should be from Belgium, and they're labeled in euros. So from lower end to higher end, so the export or the small business owners could have an idea how much things are sold there. Well, it also has a little bit chart saying, okay, that's the lower end, that's the middle end, that's a middle class, and that's a high end products. So on average, we're looking at 700 euro for a dining table there, or maybe more refined for 4 people. And as we scroll down, we're gonna see, okay, so the profit is approximately $144 in Europe, and returning of investments $47, 47%. So it gives people approximate number of how much they're gonna make in terms of percentage and in terms of real numbers. Here we have a breakdown of all the cost. So as we're scrolling down here, this is a key table starting with base cost that we select for $30. It accounts for around roughly 27.6 euro. And it lists the logistic. Logistic, it gives $150 to ship a table from Canada to Europe. And tariffs zero, that's what they found online. Compliance about 75 euro, that's pretty expensive. And also there's something called VAT here, which is charged by EU about like at 21%. So that's pretty high, I would say, surprisingly. So in the end, the net margin is about 144 euro after all. I don't know how that sounds to you, but I think it's pretty okay. And also we have the target wholesale price. That's a so that's an estimate of the wholesale price in Europe, I would say, or in Belgium, $450. And after that, we have three core sections, how you can optimize your business. For example, we have a tax optimization here, logistic, and also legal compliance. Make sure that you can actually sell your stuff there. So each one of them can be click in. I'll have more detailed information why there's like 21%, for example, and expert advice. So register for VAT in Belgium, etc. Yada yada. And then we have the logistics. Same thing here. Take about 2 to 4 weeks to ship it over. That's okay, I guess. And there's some legal suggestions here. So incorrect, that might be the problem. Let's see what else we have. We have regulatory landscape. So how easy the market for us to selling the product, right? So is that something that I can sell there easily, or do I might just face some problems there if I'm selling them, right? So these will give you some basic information on the trade barriers. Okay, so that's all my product's about, and I'm currently working on the database, which in the future the data AI generated should be more accurate and should be more on the consistent database rather than just taking data from online. So that way we can have more efficient and the more accurate information from there. Thank you so much for watching my video. Looking forward to talk to you. Thank you.